Welcome to Taco Turbo and Toothpicks, starring a 2005 Dodge Cummins Turbo Diesel.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Triple T, Tacos, Turbos, and Toothpicks. I know what you're thinking, because I've been thinking it. I've been slacking. I ain't had no videos. I think our last video was when we went to Little River Dragway, and that was over a month ago. And I do apologize, guys, but I know you guys know I'm not a professional at this. Just recording with my camera, just doing some things here and there with me and Jasmine, some things here and there with the truck. I'm not really a professional, truck channel or vlog channel, travel channel, whatever you want to call it. Just me flying by the seat of my pants trying to figure out how to do this stuff. So just bear with me, and I appreciate y'all coming along for the ride. It's a beautiful day here in Texas. So I'll try to recap, basically, if you guys haven't watched the little YouTube shorts I've been doing, or if you don't follow me on TikTok or social media. Basically, we've just kind of been running around doing a bunch of stuff. My mom came into town. Like a pro. Me and Jasmine went to a couple different towns in Texas, and we just kind of been traveling around doing our thing. And it honestly, if I'm being honest, it's a little hard for me as a vlogger to enjoy the moment as well as record it for you guys and spend time with Jasmine. So it's kind of a battle. So for the last month or so, I've been doing a lot of TikTok, short little clips, putting them up on YouTube for you guys to see. But essentially trying to get back to doing a full-time vlog. So we've got some things coming up. We're coming to a close at our assignment here in Texas. We have no clue where we're going next. Jasmine's actually put in to either stay here and go to San Antonio, Texas, and then she put in for Pensacola, Florida. So that's on the Western Panhandle. She really wants to go to a beach. It's summertime. She wants to be near a beach. We took my mom to Galveston. We weren't really a fan of that beach. A lot of the mud and sediment comes down from the Mississippi River into the Gulf right there. So it's a very muddy, murky kind of water. I mean, it is a beach we were able to drive on. It was pretty cool. But Jasmine just wasn't really her thing, so we've decided on those two areas. San Antonio is a little farther south, closer to South Padre and Corpus Christi, which apparently are nicer beaches for Texas. Or the Western Panhandle of Florida, everybody knows is extremely nice. She had said something about going back to the East Coast. I said, babe, we literally drove to the middle of the United States. We cannot drive all the way back to the East Coast. Also, other good news. I sold my house. Yeah, it's finally done. Closed, got the money, everybody's paid off. It's good. And it feels really good. It's like anxiety that's been on me for a minute, because it's really hard dealing with things when you're not even in the same state. So with that, what we're out here doing today on this beautiful day, I got a little caught up watching the Masters. I got a little money on that, so I've been watching the Masters. I've been talking about these military battery terminals, so I'm gonna give them a try. But then I had to get, some clamps, some clippers on the same to do some nice clean work. And I got these guys got some heat shrinking sleeves, so we're gonna get those put on and hopefully, clean the engine bay up a little bit, because I don't really like the battery terminal as it is, but I'll show you what I got. So much as I want to take some of these wires off and clean them up,
unfortunately, it's just not my thing.
I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on how to switch up battery terminals. There's plenty of videos online. I'll do like a little time lapse. Honestly, I'm kind of scared to mess something up and I don't want you guys to see it, so.
We'll do a little halfway check-in. Honestly, not super pleased so far with myself, not necessarily anything with the kit. When you order the battery terminal kit, you get 2 posts, the covers, some heat shrinking sleeves, and some wire eye ends. I don't know what you call them, these things. And I noticed in the pictures on Amazon, you get this kit right on Amazon, that they only had these bigger these bigger ends. So I knew I had some of these, some of these smaller wires. So I didn't really intend to, but to get the pliers, the crimpers, and all that, it was actually just as expensive to get a kit with some more eyelets and covers, and this one's actually have red to match the positive side. So I thought that'd be a really good idea. So I got these smaller ones on, a lot cleaner, just not on a big eye that comes with the original kit. But you know, you're supposed to put all your wires on the bigger end, and I realized these smaller ends that I ordered from the other kit will not fit in there. So, you know, obvious solution, drill it out. Well, I'm a little frustrated with myself because I left my drill kit in Jasmine's car for some reason, and as you can see, she ain't here. She at work. So, just for the sake of to go, I mean, it fits on the smaller side, okay. It's a little uglier, and they don't want to seem to work together very well because I have one coming from here and one that runs along with the main battery cable. So basically, I'm gonna go back inside, check on the masters, see where my boy Cameron Smith is at. He was in the lead when I came out here, and I got him as one of my guys to win. So I'm gonna go in, check on that, take a little breather, and then come back in and tackle this positive side. And as you can see, I've got a smaller wire, big wire, and then a small wire here that I'm just gonna leave with this one. So I just have one wire that I need to cut out. Yeah, so we'll see, but we're gonna get a battery in sometime. What's up, guys? We are back. As you can see, flipped the truck around, drove it around, got it started. Just did a little, time-lapse video for you. Not really into a bunch of detail. Didn't have all the exact tools that I needed. Highly recommend you have a razor blade. I have one, but in the process of moving, I have no idea where it's at, so just use old trusty pocket knife. And as you can see, they got these nice covers on here, but I did not run the wires correctly to get them to slide on there. So obviously I'm gonna have to make some adjustments, pull some wires and get them to actually running correctly. And like I said in the other video, I had bought some of these smaller connectors to run to my smaller wires, and I didn't really think about how big the bolt was and not really running through. So once Jasmine comes home with my tools, hopefully I'll be able to drill them out and actually install them properly. Like as you can see, this one's sticking up. It's supposed to be here, not there, obviously. So just a couple of things. Terminals were still working. These are the old ones, negative, positive, obviously. Mainly the positive basically was moving around, not loosening, not clamping anymore. It had been tightened so many times. You can see it's in pretty rough shape. So I always had thoughts that was gonna fail on me eventually. The negative wasn't too bad, not as many wires running to it. But it's still, as you can see, was in pretty rough shape. So kind of glad I got this on. I will say that when you put these eye hooks, these ends on, you really want to lay out how they're going to be sitting on the battery. I thought I was making everything nice and neat by making them, I guess you would say, horizontal, not realizing that once they mount on here, they're actually going to be vertical. So a little bit of a boo-boo on my part. It all depends on which battery terminals you're using. Obviously, I should have paid more attention to mine to see how they were running, because then I had to like twist and really push and pull a lot of ways to get these on correctly. But truck starts up and runs, so I think we're good to go. Without further ado, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna throw some other little clips in here, and I'm gonna send you guys on your way. Appreciate y'all stopping by.